Throw up your rock fist if you're feeling it when I drop this. Show 'em how we blow the spot. Let's make it hot. The shotgun with the body rock till the party stops. It's time to take it up a notch and keep it locked for all the headbangers in the parking lot. Here we come if you're ready or not. No time to...
Alright, everybody. Thanks for tuning in again to the collection room. Now, this is going to be my horror update for the month of September. I got quite a few titles. I've seen most of what I've got here. Might be a couple that I haven't. So let's just go ahead and get into it and see what I picked up for the month of September. So the first one here, way up here in the A's, that's wanting to come out there. And we have Asylum. It's an After Dark original flick. Now the preview was pretty good. I figured, I'd pick it up. I got this off of Go Hastings. This movie's a trip. I don't know. It was a complete surprise. It was okay for a movie. I mean, it's made its way into the collection, of course. But it's really funny because you're like watching a movie commentaried by two guys just ripping the fucking movie apart. And it's quite hilarious. Especially when when they're talking about the chairs. This dude's fucking going to town on this chair, tearing this chair to pieces, and these two guys watching the same fucking movie you are, and they're just ripping it apart. He's like, "Oh, the chairs! Oh, let's kill the chairs!" You guys gotta check it out. It's worth a watch at least. It is absolutely hilarious in parts. Not your basic run-of-the-mill horror film, but I really enjoyed it. But I have a dark, sick, twisted sense of humor. Alright, next here in the B's, everything's wanting to come out. Here we have another After Dark original, and this is Bedlam. This was okay. I really enjoyed the story. The acting was great, especially that guy right there. I don't know if you can, it's not going to show up very good, but his character is absolutely hilarious. I don't know, I just really enjoyed this movie for what it was. Definitely check it out. Right, that is it for that shelf. Let's go on down to the D's. I picked this up at the pawn shop, and that is Day of the Dead with Nick Cannon, Ving Rhames, and Mina Saviri, whatever the hell her name is. Got a niche. Anyway, I have never seen this movie. I've seen the originals, which, George A. Romero's Day of the Dead. Absolutely love that movie. Diary of the Dead, But this wasn't too bad. I mean, I was really surprised by it. I really enjoyed it as much as I thought I wouldn't, but I did. And that is Day of the Dead. Alright, over here in the E's, we have Evils of the Night. Absolutely love that cover art. That's what drew me in. I picked this up off of eBay. Absolutely loved this movie. I really enjoyed it. It also includes the full television version of the film, but who the fuck wants to watch that shit, right? But yeah, guys, Evils of the Night. I really enjoyed it. Happy to have that into the collection. And going on down here into the H's. Of course, I did an inside look on this. And that is the Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, the unrated producer's cut on Blu-ray. I have yet to check this out. I planned on waiting until closer to Halloween and giving that a watch. I have not seen the producer's cut of that film. Moving on over to the H's. More H's here. And we have House of the Dead. This is an upgrade for me. I have the DVD copy right there, but my DVD copy is badly scratched. So, yes, upgraded that bitch to Blu-ray. Absolutely. A lot of people hate on this film. I enjoyed it. I think it's a great popcorn flick. Just put it in and have some fun. Don't take it too seriously. Come on, guys. It's based off a video game, for fuck's sake. Alright. It Follows. You either love this movie or you hate this movie. And I kind of, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. I mean, I don't hate it by any means, but it just, wow, I don't know. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It made its way into the collection, so there's got to be something in it that I enjoyed. But, yeah. It Follows. I'm not talking no more about It Follows. Next here we have Insidious. I picked this up at the local Dollar General for $5. I had Insidious 2 there on Blu-ray. I did not have Insidious 1. So, you know, for $5 I figured I'd pick it up and have all the Insidious films. I do have the Insidious 2 there. So, you know. And I'm not the one that gives a shit if it's on DVD or Blu-ray. As long as I have the film on some form, I'm good to go. Because I put all my Blu-rays in with my DVDs in my horror section anyway. Moving on. It Happened at Nightmare Inn. Apparently it inspired by Psycho. I have yet to see this, so I can't really say anything about it. It is still sealed. But that is It Happened at Nightmare Inn. Moving on down, we have Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer. Absolutely enjoyed this film. Like, fucking, it was just great. Robert Englund, I've never seen him in a funnier way. I mean, just the way he attacked the role that he was in this film was great. I really, really enjoyed this movie. So that is Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer. Moving on, what do we have here? We got Arnold Schwarzenegger in Maggie and Abigail Breslin. This wasn't bad. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was a slow-paced, virus-style film. Really story-driven. I enjoyed it. Wasn't bad. Next here, picked this up at the local pawn shop, and that is The Maid. I've yet to see this because it's not dubbed in English. You only get English subtitles, and I have to be in the mood to read a movie, which I do a lot. But when I got it, I had a bad headache, so I didn't get to watch it because I didn't feel like reading it. It'd just make my head hurt worse. All right, guys, moving on down. We have Scream Park. With Hellraiser's Doug Bradley. That is about the only good thing about this film, is because it has Doug Bradley in it. Wild Eye releasing brings to mind Black Christmas or John Carpenter's Halloween. That is complete bullshit. The only reason it's stated in the collection is because it has Doug Bradley in it. And yeah, that is Scream Park. Next, here we have The Serpent's Tongue. Demon seductress luring young men to their doom. It also has Greyhaven Maniac, which I haven't seen Greyhaven Maniac. I did watch The Serpent's Tongue. It was interesting, to say the least. Oh, there's the boobs. Can't show the boobs. But, yeah, The Serpent's Tongue. There's nothing really a whole lot to say about that. Except for that one chicken there is very nice looking. Alright, 3 more left. The next here was Ryan Reynolds and The Voices. Absolutely, I love this movie. It's just fun. That fucking cat is hilarious. But, if you're going to talk to your cat and your dog, then you got problems. He had problems. Check out The Voices. I really enjoyed it. Alright, let's move this out of the way. Next here we have The Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death. Not as good as the first, of course, but it wasn't bad either. Had to get it. Had the first one, now I got the second, so I'm good to go. Alright, and the last but not least, Zombievers. I absolutely love this movie. I saw it on Netflix. And as soon as I watched it, I had to try to find me a decent cheap copy. Finally got me some Zombievers there. Alright guys, that would be it for the horror DVD collection update. Yeah, don't have a whole lot, but for September was not a bad deal, not a bad haul at all. So until next time guys, take care.